You know, it ain't nothing to it but to do it when you rock with Ross with that sauce. You understand me, family? We back up in this thing, man. It's Vada testing, cheating for Terence Bud Crawford. That's the question I believe these cocksuckers is. If you ask me, I ain't gonna lie, but we go find
I
out.
take the bronze bomber wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I want to get a huge shout out to Raw Media, baby.
Shout out to Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Yeah, yeah, them niggas cheating. If you ask me, they been cheating. But I've been telling people that people need to get I've been telling people that they need to test with multiple doping agencies. Just don't use Vada because I don't trust Victor Conte, and anybody that trusts him is, stupid to me. I'm gonna keep it real deal, Holyfield nephew Jack. I ain't gonna play with you. None of that. For real, for real. That's how I feel. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Straight up. So it is what it is, man. These niggas, they full of it. This nigga right here, especially him. This nigga right here. Piece of shit. If you ask me. Yeah, cocksucking Monaco is what you call him. I'll put the link in the description because this is a chat-based program. You dig what I'm saying? I had to come back up on here. Just get to this boxing stuff, man. It's a lot of BS going on in the boxing game, and Vada should be banned from boxing. You dig what I'm saying? Like Victor Conte said, if you give him somebody in the top 5 or 10, he can make him number 1. So, and it seemed like that only the people that he's dealing with, and everybody know this. So this ain't no, you know what I'm saying? No sucker stuff. Say the fight is supposedly being September is suspicious to me. More time to juice, but ain't hurt. Yeah, it's it's all smoke and mirrors, man. That's all it is. Enough time, like Earl Spence said, he could have been juicing for the whole 2 years and taper off right before the fight. So that's a Terence Crawford thing. Terence Crawford got the long layoffs in between fights, and then when you dealing with Vada, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They go cheat for whoever they want to cheat for. It ain't no, just real. All of them suspect. Anybody in business with Victor Conte is a suspect to me, man. I don't care how they like it, how you cut it, how you shape it, how you frame it, how you play it. That's just how I feel about the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They allowing him to cheat and do whatever he want to do in this game, and they're gonna keep allowing him to do it, and he gonna use other people as front men or front women to, get his point across with what he doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. I ain't can't say nothing else. It's for real, dear Holyfield nephew Jack. You understand me? It's crazy. And to think that all his fans and people think you could go up and weight like that and go from 147 to 154. You couldn't use your pamper gloves. That's why I call them pamper gloves. They're real soft gloves. The soft gloves, the gloves like this right here. You see how they got all these wrinkles and stuff like that. That's how the gloves is. Ain't no padding up in them or nothing. He wasn't able to use that the last fight because his gloves messed up before the fight. Why is his gloves always messing up and ain't nobody bringing the attention to it? You know what I'm saying? Except me. I was the one that brought the attention to the gloves, man. Like for real, for real. Like this is the realest channel, man. Shout out to everybody else that think they doing it. But I'm back though, Jack. So we go kick facts on any fight. I have ain't no favoritism on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I've been down there. I done seen Floyd spot for the Logan Paul fight or whoever, Jake Paul, whatever. I've been in the gym with him. I done seen niggas hit Floyd on the hip and spawn, and he could have knocked Floyd ass the fuck out. But dude, once he hit him, and they ain't keep sparring and shit, Floyd walked that shit out. And I'm looking like, knock his ass out, boy. Do you know you would have blew up after everybody knowing that you didn't knock Floyd out in the gym? You know what I'm saying? It's for real, for real. But he didn't do it. That's what I'm saying. I've been around and I keep it real. I done talk. I done got interviewed with people that been in the gym when Javante Tank Davis and got knocked out and was snoring like a granny. Nigga, the hard drives is real, Jack. This real deal Holyfield nephew. I can't make this up. So I show no favoritism to no fighter. Do I rock with certain fighters more than others? Yeah, but you only got one chance to fuck up fucking with me, and I'm on your ass. Don't nobody get no pass over here at the boxing outlet. Nobody. You dig what I'm saying? Except Ryan Garcia. If he took them steroids, it's okay with me. Just beat Devin Haney ass. Straight up. You get a pass. But as you can see, that's really not holding on to nothing either. Because people talking about, oh, it's a steroid for him to lose weight, but there ain't no steroid for him to gain strength. So it did enhance his abilities, and plus he came in overweight. So he get the pass to whip on Devin Haney ass. Bill Haney, if you out there, Jack, get your monkey ball ass up on here. Call me now, Jack. We want to hit. What you got to say, sucker? Yeah. But other than that, man, hey, shit, it is what it is. Even Nate Jones was there. I started the Nate Jones story, the podcast. That's my shit. That wasn't his shit. It wasn't even his idea. It was my idea. You know what I'm saying? He was there when Devin Haney got knocked out. But Nate don't like to tell the truth. That's why I don't rock with these podcasts and these fake ass wannabe fighters, and they got allegiances and shit like that to this and that. You know what I'm saying? You got to have allegiance with the truth, man. You know, these niggas is money dictate what they say and how they say what they say and how they do what they do because they all want to get a paycheck. Me, I always been a nigga, got my own money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be liked by you cocksuckers. I'm going to be respected, but I don't give a care about being liked by nobody. I ain't your motherfucking boyfriend, bitch. You ain't my motherfucking woman. You dig what I'm saying? You ain't got to like me. The motherfucker that like me and love me right upstairs. You understand me, family? And anything other than that, even with that, the truth got to come out. Truth got to come out. And I give my honest opinion. I really think Vada is a cheating piece of shit corporation, test and doping agency. Straight up. And I've been said they need to have multiple tests going on. Straight up. I can't lie. I would not lie. Tim Bradley, would I lie?
Yo, this Desert Storm Bradley. You watching Ross Media, baby.
I don't think Tim Bradley would think that I lie. And if you do, I can't care. You know what I'm saying? They can't make me, break me, or take me, or shake me. You understand me, fam? This real deal Holyfield nephew, Jack. Like I tell y'all. Yeah. But I was listening to Manager Marty a little bit, a couple minutes ago, and he was saying how Terece Crawford was only on the Vada site in 2020, somewhere in 2020. Then after that, they never post him up because maybe he tested positive for it, or maybe he wasn't ever enrolled, one or the other. But and Victor Conte, the whole thing about him, it's kind of like when he testing people, he testing them for all kind of stuff, vitamin deficiencies and different deficiencies that's inside of your blood and this and that and this and that. So he basically know where you at. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, if Earl Spence would have came in as the regular Earl Spence that everybody know and love and know that he'd beat the shit out of Terence Crawford, if he came in like that, man, I believe they would have said Earl Spence was dope. I ain't gonna lie. Like Ryan Garcia beat this little nigga ass, and they talking about Ryan Garcia doping. You know what I'm saying? All this is, I believe, is fabricated bullshit and lies. And like I said, if Ryan was, 2 thumbs up to that nigga. Beat Devin Haney ass. Now, Devin Haney gonna have to go back to his trucking company and get the money off that trucking company and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm just keep it real. He gonna have to. Shakur, what you got to say?
Of course, looking at Ross Media.
You understand me? They looking at it. They most definitely looking at it. You did? You did? Yeah, excuse me. I had to pause for a second, see what's going on. Go get my phone from upstairs. It's on my side of the bed. Yeah, so you know how the gang go, man. We got Robert Pitts up in here, Jack. What's going down, family?
Oh, what's going on, man? I wanted to say something about the Bud thing that I don't think people. I think somebody might have said it before. One person. I've been waiting on somebody to say this. This just logical stuff that prove that Terence Crawford is cheap.
Yeah.
So we all know that it's plenty of people in boxing giving fighters steroids.
Yeah.
They just haven't got their Hall of Shame yet.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So why would Terence Crawford go work with the biggest cheater that's clearly, as soon as you hear Victor Conte's name, the first thing you think of is PEDs? So he goes and works. So what, you got all these connections in boxing. You know people in boxing. We all know Terence Crawford. The boxing community is small. Everybody know everybody. Everybody know what everybody's doing. Everybody can go to a gym and say, hey, who giving out the PEDs, whatever. Yeah. But why didn't you want to work with somebody that could have flew under the radar when it come to PEDs? I know why. Because you wanted to work with the creme de la creme of cheating. That's the whole thing.
I feel the same way. It's kind of like when Ryan Garcia got around Floyd, and then you see him in the next fight. Why are you doing the shoulder roll? You see,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never did that in your fights, but when you get around Floyd, you doing the shoulder roll on accident.
Yeah, like, remember Oscar was doing it. Oscar was doing it after working with Roger Mayweather.
Yeah, so check this out. So now Terence Crawford around Victor Conte, and if you look at the fight he had before Earl Spence in the Earl Spence fight, you see the body transformation, how that nigga was like. It's some whole other stuff, man. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sitting there playing. Thank you. Yeah, because they sitting up there playing games, Jack. It is what it is, man.
Man, I knew what was going on when I saw the fight. I knew from when he knocked him down the first time. I knew, like, right off top, like, dude, something ain't right.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing right, man. Hold on for 1 second, Jack. 1 second.
What's up? This your boy Jack Thriller, man. And I'm over here with my cousin, little Playboy and everything, Cash Camp, Crank That Yank. And you know what? We over here with Ross Media right now. Because if you're trying to get your shit circulating, it ain't really doing that if it ain't on Ross Media. They know what time it is over there. Do you have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. And don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. It's your boy Jack Thriller. Let's go.
Yeah. What's up? This your boy JT the Bigger Figure, aka Fig Panamera, aka Locks Home, Glocks Home, and you tuned in to Trapflix, LinkedIn with Ross Media. We on some independent game. We pushing a hard line. We coming from nothing to something, and y'all stay tuned, man. It's a lot of.
What's up? This your boy Jack Thriller, man. And I'm over here with my cousin, little Playboy and everything, Cash Camp, Crank.
Yeah, man, I had to take a business call, man. We handling business at the same time, but we kicking that real thing. Yeah, he's a cheater, man. And not only that, you know what I'm saying? Victor Conte is the one who funded Vada. And he said he funded Vada. So how you go give niggas steroids and on or start the testing company that tests for steroids, and then you know how to microdose to where the point where it won't even show up, even if you got the feds looking over your shoulder to see if the test is dirty or not. You know how to pass the test. You think what I'm saying?
Right.
Another thing, the man gloves, fam. Like, god damn, man. The gloves, I told you, gloves be wrinkled like this. Wrinkled, all kind of air. It ain't no padding up in them or nothing. Them the same glove Marco McDonough had, same glove Tyson Fury had. You understand me? And it's like people, people be like so in love with Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford got the fans, his fans got the biggest mouth, but don't got no money.
Yeah, they scream all his fights, act like they love him to death. Y'all screaming his fights. Y'all not even paying for his fights because y'all know they crappy. Y'all know his resume trash for it. And when you watch boxing long enough, people not understanding, like, bro, I don't watch stuff just to be watching. I study everything that I pay attention to. I'm not none of these young niggas who listening to rap music and don't know where it started from. Just listening to it. Like that's like I can't have no interest in nothing and don't know where it comes from. You feel me? Or don't understand what I'm watching. I've been watching Terence Crawford for years. Terence Crawford ain't never been that powerful, brother. He was against Spence. He's never that powerful. You feel me? And I understand it's quality opponents matter in boxing. You feel me? Like just because you had 10 knockouts in a row does not mean you have to account for what's going on when he's fighting these fighters. Like for example, Kell Brook. People talk, oh, he knocked Kell Brook out. He did this but y'all seem to not account that Kell Brook got 2 broken eye sockets.
Yeah.
He also was weight drained for real. You feel me? Like you weight drained him back down to 147 after 3 years. He already was a big welterweight to begin with from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? So he was struggling to make the weight. And when you weight drain, that messes with your stamina and your punch resistance. You feel me? So it's like, then he knocks him out. People, oh, he knocked him out. He did all that. None of them fighters he fought at welterweight was top welterweights for real. They wasn't top quality welterweights when he fought them. Then it's like people keep talking about Spence Basic. He was never on his level, but why did y'all admit that y'all prepared 5 years to face Spence?
Spencer is an Olympian, so he know how to sit down. He know how to box, punch, move around, all this stuff. All that is garbage, man. Ain't nobody going to the Olympics that's trash. You just feel like that. So what they say, man, it don't add up, bro. It just that some people just some broke diehard fans. You know what I'm saying? They just go riding till the wheels fall off. But he go get them boots smoked, messing with Canelo. I know that for a fact. If he Canelo, I'm done with boxing. Period. I'm done with boxing. Period.
They said we was tripping about his gloves when he knocked out Avanesian. But what happens in the next fight? If you notice in the next fight, in my opinion, he wasn't, because snap program is expensive to be on. It's expensive. If you notice in his next fight, Terence Crawford was gonna try to cheat with his gloves. He wasn't gonna be on the snack program. That's why he didn't have a logo or nothing on him. And that was the real Bud was in the last fight. That was really him. That was the real him. And I don't even think that was really their game plan. The way he fought Madrimov, that wasn't really their game plan like that. His plan was, in my opinion, was to come in there and play Matador, but try to hurt. He knew, like, I'm going to hurt Madrimov early, and then I'm going to get him up out of here. And then it's going to look. Because once you start having performances like that you had against Spence, you have to keep having them performances pretty much. You cannot go back. That's why he's trying to get out of boxing now. He's trying to get out of it quick. Don't get me wrong, he's older, but he really trying to get up out of boxing quick because you have to keep them same performances going now. That was a crazy, even though when he fought Spence, he didn't do nothing special to me. The only thing he did was punch hard. He was punching hard as hell out of nowhere. I wasn't impressed. Like, you're not doing nothing that you're not doing nothing special. You just punching hard as hell. You feel me? Like, and like I said, I don't care what nobody say. I'm standing on what I'm standing on. Spence is the better fighter than Bud.
Yeah.
If they would have fought on fair ground, Spence would have beat the hell out of him. And he noticed. You feel me? Like, you could clearly see that when Spence lost. You could clearly see it in the loss that Spence could have beat. That something was not right. You clearly see it. Like,
yeah. But you gotta think, even Period Blood TV, who they call Blue Blood TV, I call him Period Blood Jack. that nigga, if you go back to that fight when he was commentating on that fight, when Spence came in, he was like, Spence lethargic. What's wrong with Spence? This and that. He was saying everything was wrong with Spence, but then after the fight, Terence Crawford had a great performance and this and that. You forgot that Spence came in looking like he was high. Like, man, this nigga off dope or something. They didn't slip him something. Then
he looked.
What you call it? Little homie, like, Spence was high, smoking weed before the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what? Because he looked
just like I don't know though, but he looked just like Wilder looked funny in the second fight before he fought Tyson Fury. Like, why is he looking like that? I personally believe it's a conspiracy against PBC. Yes. I believe that they allowed the same thing that Tyson Fury did the same thing. These fights look very similar. He did the same exact thing out of nowhere, knocking Wilder all around the ring. You feel me? And what was Bud doing? The same exact thing. Tyson Fury's gloves look funny. Bud's gloves look funny. They both doing the same thing, and it was both. If you pay attention, Spence beat Terence Crawford and moved up to 154. Spence was going basically, you know what I'm saying, run the table. You feel me? Because 154 got a lot of talent. Spence was gonna go to a whole nother level. You feel what I'm saying? Once he got up to 154 with all them good fights, I'm telling you, it was over. Spence was gonna start being a bona fide star after that. So was Wilder. Wilder beat Tyson Fury. Wilder goes on to be a big star. You know what I'm saying? Even bigger star. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of fights. You know what I'm saying?
I was down at the Wilder second fight. I was down there, and I'm walking through the thing with Sam Watson, and you know he the guy got the gray hairs, being all the rings.
Yeah, I know he. Y'all know that's Heyman's right hand man, basically.
Yeah. So he told me, like, because I was in the gym at Floyd Gym with Sam Watson cousin. He like, go up there and meet my cousin, this and that, woo woo. And I'm like, why I say Wilder go beat his ass. Wilder go beat his ass. They were like, no, he ain't. His cousin kept telling me, no, he ain't. So when I went up there and I'm walking through the hotel, I think I sold like 8 tickets for Sam. Nigga ain't give me $1. But I sold like 8 tickets to some rich white dude for him and this and that. I plugged them together. You know what I'm saying? For all a while, but he gave me the game. He told me, Ross, do not bet on Wilder. I said, what? Because I just interviewed Wilder. I'm talking about right there. Look, this is the second fight.
I said the Bronze Bomber Wilder, WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I want to give a huge shout out to Raw Media, baby.
Look how good he looked. That's right before the fight right there. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
Man, he was man, that nigga was floating. It was like the whole aura around him. He was walking back to the room to get ready for the fight. You dig what I'm saying? Right then and there. But then when he came down to the fight, he was doing this and all this other. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? But right after that, I'm talking to Sam Watson. Sam Watson like, do not bet on that fight. Do not bet on that fight. I'm like, why? He said, trust me, do not bet on that fight. They want a white, they like the great white hype. They want a white heavyweight of fight.
Definitely.
He told me this. So I'm like, what? I'm like, hell no. But I didn't bet. And then when I seen him come to that corner, I said, these niggas done drug this nigga. Then Deontay Wilder came out and said that they slipped some in his water, right? So after the fight, Tyson Fury like, where does water come from? You see what I'm saying? He wouldn't even drink the water even after the fight because they probably contaminated, put something in all the waters. You see what I'm saying? To the point where he don't even know if he drinking some stuff that they didn't did. But they didn't mess that boy up. That boy came out with like, nah, man, these niggas done put something in my water. You dig what I'm saying? For real. And then he fired Mark Breland. Mark Breland threw the towel in because it's kind of like, I don't want to see this nigga get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he kept the white train.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Mark Breland had nothing to do with that.
No, me neither. He was just like, he threw the towel in. But this white motherfucker, see, you get killed out here. You see what I'm saying? Somebody got to have a heart of capacity. You still got to, let me tell you something. This nigga said that he fighting because of his daughter with Pepper Pafisa, whatever the fuck she got. You did
yeah.
So what you want
spina bifida.
Yeah, spina bifida. But what you want to get killed in a ring, you can't take care of your daughter. So the only person that cares is see something wrong with you, there's something going on, and be like, nah, man, we gotta throw this in. Nigga, you be dead. You think if you died in the ring, nigga, do you think you go spend the money tomorrow, the next day? Is you right. Any money? You ain't gonna see your woman no more. Somebody gonna be banging her back in, spending your money. She gonna buy them a Maybach and all this. Your daughters, they probably ain't gonna even get the money. You dig what I'm saying? Your ass most definitely ain't gonna be here if you dead. The only nigga that cared about you, nigga, saved your life for you to even get to a third fight and even fight another time after that, nigga, and you go find him. But then you got this white boy over here that's, I believe he was giving him the goddamn water. If you ask me, straight up.
Yeah, that's definitely what they want. The great white hype, the great white hope. They definitely wanted that. Like I said, that the fight is supposed to be in September. That seems suspicious to me. It's because he's trying to say he was hurt. He ain't hurt, bro. He's cycling.
He ain't hurt. He's
cycling.
Stuff. Okay, so if Terence Crawford supposed to be so much with Vada or this and that or so much in the face of boxing and or whatever they want to call the nigga, why the nigga ain't doing 24-hour testing then? Why he ain't doing that on his own? You lead by example, but have Vada, but have somebody else doing it too.
The thing is, I believe Canelo gonna beat Terence Crawford, but that's the thing. Terence Crawford probably gonna last. Terence Crawford probably, he gonna give his ass enough. He gonna be juiced up enough to where it might be hard for him to stop Bud. But the thing is, just like when you watch the Mikey Garcia fight, Mikey Garcia was on snack. But see, what's the name? You know what I'm saying? You can't just make it so obvious. Like he can't give Devin Haney example steroids to make his ass start punching like Tank. You feel me? Because it's gonna be too obvious if he all of a sudden got power like Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and start knocking motherfuckers the fuck out. You feel me? It's gonna be too obvious. So he giving them this shit for, you know what I'm saying, making them put a lot of weight on so they can absorb punches and all that shit. That's what you gonna see with Bud when they fight. You're gonna see like he probably gonna survive the fight, but he gonna get beat up though. You feel me?
I don't think he gonna survive. Let me tell you something. Bud just fought that 154 pounder, and Bud won by the hair of his chinny chin. He has no power. You dig what I'm saying? He couldn't even use it. He had to use regular gloves. So he was playing gloves on. He ain't got no advantage at all.
Because he don't have the power that they claim he have. He don't.
No,
it's quality. It's about quality of fighters, bro. You ain't knocked nobody out for real at welterweight. You really didn't. No. You didn't knock out a bunch. You didn't knock nobody. You could, like, any fighter you name that he fought at welterweight, I can easily explain. You know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't top fighters at all. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then, like, the thing about him fight, the thing about the when he fought Madrimov, all he was doing was playing Matador the whole fight. Just kept trying to counterpunch. Mostly that's all he kept trying to do. If he would have had that shit in him, he would have been knocking Madrimov around like he was doing Spence. It ain't that power is not just gonna disappear. And then that's the whole thing. His whole thing was he was gonna come out, play the Matador shit, but he thought like I'm gonna hurt him early. Once I hurt Madrimov early in the fight, what I'm gonna do is I'm a you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna drag him along probably like 8 rounds or something, then stop him. You feel me? He's not gonna make it real obvious. That's what he was gonna do. But since they took them gloves away from him, he still tried to play the Matador game, but he was hitting Madrimov, and Madrimov just kept coming forward.
Now imagine that at 154, how dude kept going forward. Canelo go kill him.
Yeah. Canelo, hell yeah. Canelo gonna walk him down. Canelo gonna walk Terence Crawford down.
Did this motherfucker just tickle me with a feather? Canelo gonna knock his ass out. He going to sleep. Yeah, I don't believe in no at that weight, at that 68. And you see how he hit Charlo and put Charlo down, and Charlo had to think about it, and Charlo didn't want that smoke. Charlo is a bigger fighter than you know what I'm saying, than little homie. Charlo didn't want that smoke. Do you know the pressure he about to put on that nigga? Can come, oh, he damn 400 pounds. What the hell is that? What the hell? Fuck that nigga. Canelo go set that nigga ass on fire. And
this the thing. This the thing about Canelo though. You only gonna get away with that shit on a black fighter, because you ain't about to get away with that shit on no. Canelo really a white man. Canelo, you know what I'm saying? Canelo
Irish. He not Mexican.
Yeah, he's an Irish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's an Irish white man for real. Yeah, but he got the. What do he have? He got the complexion for the protection. Yep. If he go in there and he beat Canelo, let's say he go in there and knock Canelo all around like Spence, I guarantee you he gonna get caught. Guarantee you that it's gonna be an investigation and it's gonna be over for his ass. He not doing that against Canelo.
Canelo gonna walk him down.
Yeah, because they gonna start to see it for what it is. Like, how the fuck was you moved up 2 weight classes and knocking Canelo around like he a child and shit?
Right.
You feel me? Like, he not about to do that against Canelo, bro. He not. Nah. He the one gonna get knocked around. Man, but I look at it from another scenario too. Another scenario is, in order for him to get to this fight, he cheated against Spence, and that's what opened up this. Now what we seeing now, Canelo versus Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That's why in his next fight against Madrimov, you didn't see him with the snack logo he got caught with the gloves because he got past the biggest point he needed to get past, which was Spence by cheating. He cheated to get past. He cheated to get past his biggest obstacle. Now it's like shit. I don't really need it now. Now I done wheeled myself into a huge payday with Canelo and all that. You feel what I'm saying? By that one fight that I
watching Raw's Media. God damn it. I'm Jeff Mayweather. Motherfucker.
Jeff here wanted to say something real quick. Hey, Canelo go whip that boy. It's just that simple. If that I can't see it no other way. It ain't no if and buts about it. What up, bro?
What's up, Ross, man? Hey, man, y'all spitting facts, man. Let me get in on this action here.
Yeah, what's up?
Man, bro, buddy, man, he's talking about some using steroids to try to avoid that Canelo, soul snatching Canelo be doing. I just watched Berlanga versus Canelo. I just watched Charles versus Canelo. I said, ain't no way in hell Bud gonna be Canelo because it's like a lot of stuff Bud don't do to make sure he makes to the 12th round. And then, remember, with the snack program, see this is the thing Bud did with Errol Spence. He took the snack on top of loaded and padded gloves. And Canelo
stack wraps.
And Canelo not finna let him walk in that ring with them bricks.
Canelo is the ace guy. At the end of the day, it's kind of like he not. I promise you, he not gonna have them same gloves on that he had with Spence. He not gonna have them or the gloves he had with David Avenesian or whoever else he had them gloves on for. He not gonna have the gloves on. That's the main thing. That's the other part to the if he microdosing, taking steroids or whatever, them gloves play a big part because you feeling straight knuckles, but the wraps are stacked. That means when his hands start sweating, it's like they turn into a cast. And it make it harder. But when you got them regular gloves like he had on when he fought little homie, they don't feel that shit. They only feel that shit when the pad is moved around. And I did the whole thing on the nigga's gloves when the nigga in the corner and they pressing down on his gloves and doing that's illegal. Because they was trying to
what they was doing, they was trying to keep his gloves staying in the same form because they was deformed. You feel me?
I got a whole thing on that, bro. I went to the rules of gloves. They cannot squeeze the gloves. That's the soft.
No. I'm not saying. I believe that's illegal. Yes, I absolutely. What I'm saying is his gloves was deforming from, you know what I'm saying, from it being less patent and all that. I mean, for him cheating with the gloves. So they trying to keep his gloves formed a certain way.
It wasn't forming. They was pressing down because when you press down on the gloves, you soften the glove up. You see what I'm saying? They was pressing down on their knuckles. I got videos of. I'm gonna have to put them videos up. I got a gang of videos. We talking about them gloves. How he was cheating. The rules is you cannot squeeze the gloves to soften the gloves up. You cannot squeeze gloves. Period. In between the matches, they grabbing the hand and they squeezing the gloves like this. That's the softening, the padding up around the knuckles. That's illegal, and it's in multiple fights that he's doing that. I call Nevada. I call Nevada State Boxing.
Y'all seen your videos, bro. I've been following you the whole time.
I got all these videos. I'm putting them all back up. I got a little.
Yeah, I've been watching. I didn't watch everything, bro. Trust me.
So
I've been fucking with you the whole time.
Nevada, and that's illegal. I didn't call Everlast gloves and ask him how can his gloves open straight up like this, and they was like, no, they don't even make gloves like that. I got pictures where the thumb thing is cut off on the gloves. Man, I done been to with so many booty bandits around here, Jack. You know, sense. Straight up. I got all them videos and I'm reloading them and we about to get in his ass because he's just a cheating piece of shit, if you ask me. You dig what I'm saying? And his fans, they will not support him with the money, they support him with their mouth. And you dig what I'm saying? They be writing checks they ass can't cash. The nigga's a goddamn cheater off the back. Crawford, a cheater.
Crawford.
He's just a cheater, uncle. Yeah.
I believe it's gonna come out though. I believe it's gonna fully come out though.
Yeah, I think Victor. I think Victor is the feds, and I think he go do something else. He go write a book or do another Netflix special, and he go tell on all these niggas.
I don't know how true this is. But somebody has said this probably like a couple months ago. They had said that because you know Donald Trump is a huge boxing fan. Donald Trump be at all the fights, you know what I'm saying? They were saying that they were saying he gonna open up an investigation on.
Hey,
That he was
that'd be
planning on
smooth.
opening up an investigation on Victor Conte.
That'd be some smooth shit, Jack. That's some real shit because the nigga cheating. You know, Donald Trump was throwing Mike Tyson fights. I think back in Atlantic City and shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, but you gotta think like this. It's too much money on the line, man. It'd be too much money on the line for these guys to be getting away with slick ass shit and playing these games. You dig what I'm saying? And just to think that Terence Crawford is actually going to fight Canelo Alvarez is insane. Just that off the bat. But then for his fans to think that the nigga go win, I think they powered by Satan. I think it's some type of satanic energy power that's around these niggas' brains to make them think some stupid shit like that. Like
it's casual behavior. Casual behavior. Now they think he's Superman and shit.
Exactly.
Like, stop it, bro. Like,
and this is my question. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut nobody off, but this is my thing with them. I asked them this: what fight gave y'all the confidence Bud can go in there and beat Canelo? And they're gonna say the same thing. Oh, Errol Spence. Look how he did the Errol Spence. I said, oh, that's your answer.
But he just fought 154 pounder and didn't do none of that shit.
Yep.
And what he go do to 168 pounder?
No, light heavyweight.
They try to say that Madrimov was just scared to engage. No, he wasn't, bro.
He was patient.
Terence Crawford hit him plenty of times. He kept coming forward. Like, you're not hurting. Only time he appeared to look hurt is in the 10th round. That's probably mainly because he was tired. You feel me? Because he was moving. He was exerting a lot of energy. But at the same time, he was not scared. He was not backing down. You know what I'm saying?
I thought
like, stop it, bro.
Fight.
Yeah, it was a very close fight. But Terence Crawford wasn't doing, you know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford was just playing Matador the whole fight.
Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence was Terence Crawford's best fight of his life, hands down. Fight is with me. What I done seen. He was jabbing faster than he ever jabbed, harder than he ever jabbed. You dig what I'm saying? And it was just it just didn't make no sense. He came in there like, I'm about to whoop this nigga ass. I think it was something. I don't know what they flipped that coin to see if whoever flipped this coin got to come in this bitch off the Mike Tyson mushrooms or something. Because Errol Spence lost the coin toss, and then that nigga came in there looking all messed up, even hitting the pads behind, you know, backstage or whatever, in the dressing room, in the locker room, just hitting he was all off, and Derrick James told him cut them cameras off. Like, nigga, how you come to the fight like this? I thought they probably slipped him some or something. You know what I'm saying? But Brian Garcia said the nigga was high, and it make all the sense in the world. But at the end of the day, I would have still showed up and got that 25 million. Shit, you done got your ass whooped from your mama for free for 25 million. You can get out my ass. I mean, for real, who gonna turn that money down? You dig what I'm saying? His rib, it was a bone sticking out his rib on one of them sides, and his shit was sticking out like his stuff was broke. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, he probably did have to smoke some weed to come up in that mod just to be like, fuck it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I think he took some pain. I think he took something to numb the pain, because like when he kept getting hit, he started cringing, because man, you get hit with bricks. I think he took some type of like some pain reliever, like some, like, you know, like something to numb his body, so when he get hurt, when he get dry, he just keep bouncing back up.
Yeah, because he kept getting up, but Terence Crawford didn't stop him. I mean, Terence Crawford didn't put him to sleep. Put it like that. He didn't knock the man out. So imagine this is my whole thing. If Spence would have came in there 100%, he was gonna walk. Crawford wasn't gonna do none of that. I don't think even them gloves on the steroids would even did nothing. Because even like the old video, they got Terence Crawford. You can see the difference from Terence Crawford, the fight before then, and that fight. Terence Crawford's body looked completely different. It looked like his ass, like somebody that stuck an air pump to the side of his ribs and blew his shit up. That motherfucker was rock hard, man. I'm talking about all muscles, his neck, everything. You know what I mean? Then he had the steroid bumps all on his face. I didn't toe a lining in his ass, and these niggas happy.
Wasn't sweating like that.
Yeah, he didn't break a sweat at all. And the crazy thing about it, like niggas happy, like Ross, the boxing outlet, then got off this thing. My old man had died right after that, so I didn't care about. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about to get fun because we get to come back and get on their ass, and then I see all these niggas. I'm like Frank White with all these boxing channels. I see y'all they got fat since I've been away. A nigga get sold in the park. I want my cut. I'm on all these niggas' asses. Man, at the non-boxing, period, blood, sports TV, Southside, whack ass, whatever the fuck he had in Chicago. All these niggas. Southpaw, North Paul, retarded Paul, all these niggas. All these niggas stole from me and took from me. You dig what I'm saying? And then they don't even say, oh, go check out the boxing outlet. Go check out. They don't even don't say nothing. They got fat while I was gone. I'm back on their ass because at the end of the day, I ain't lying about shit. And it ain't enough for me to get on the phone and call down there to Vegas and have a nigga that's in the gym right standing next to these niggas up on here. Like I just called Bill Haney, Bill the Peel Haney. I just had him up on here 2-3 days ago.
Yeah, I was watching it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get his punk ass back up on here. Straight up. We gonna talk some boxing. I had to cuss his bitch ass out though.
Yeah, it's so much stuff that point towards the cheating, man. Like I said, like another thing that stand out is when they was talking about we told Bud not to knock him out so early. That's what Bomac was saying. Because they already knew that he was on something. They knew.
Like they carried the nigga.
And they carried Spence. Yeah, that's what he was basically saying. Like, oh, we carried him. We carried him so that it won't be as obvious. Because Terence Crawford could have stopped Spence much earlier, bro. He could have probably stopped him in like the 3rd, 4th round. Telling
you. Spence got that heart. He got that heart.
Man,
he couldn't. It wasn't when he went down. He could have been knocked out.
Spence, but that's the thing though. If Bud would have just went all the way in, he probably would have stopped Spence. Spence never recovered because Spence was getting back up. Spence got heart, bro. He was getting back up, but the thing is, Spence never recovered, bro. He never recovered from like the 3rd, 4th round. He never recovered from that moment forward. He was still fucked up.
He came in the game fucked up though. It was like we ain't looking at 100% Spence, and then this shit happened to him. You know what I'm saying? He came the game fucked up already. But forget it. But look, I got to make some calls. I might be back up on here later on tonight, man. I appreciate y'all coming up on here, though, Jack.
Yep.
Business to attend real quick. Ross, that South, like, share, subscribe, comment. You understand me? Hey, Debo got something you want to tell y'all.
Hey, y'all watching Ross Media, ROSS, okay? This is Debo from Hit Movie Friday, and I still got the bicycle. Now get out of my face. We about to fade to black.